What's going on, everybody? My name is Siren. Today I'm going to be showing you or breaking down this track I've been working on, which if you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, you'll see that I posted a specific clip about this song, and I'm pretty hyped about it. It's pretty cool. It's a little different from what I normally do, but not that different. But I will let you all know it is sample based. But I'll show you what I did to these samples in this video. So let's get into it. First, we're going to start off with our drums, which, as you can see, we got some Kanoto drums that I chopped up. Which one were these? See, it has that boop boop. So I just chopped it to where it does it on every fourth bar. And I added a little, so it kind of has like a swing. Yeah. And then for the intro, it kind of just that's it. And then if you're wondering what these little dots are, these are my sidechain channel, which they don't do anything, but if we play it, it's yeah. So let's get into the intro. So in the intro, it's like I said, it's very sample based. This song is basically just showing what you can do with samples without just drag and dropping them. But let's get into it. Which these I basically just drag and dropped. But start off, we have this pad. And then this other pad layered with it. We have this, which is the original sample that I used for the song. Then we have this little thing right here. Then a riser, but it's very quiet. And yeah, we can go ahead and get on with this because the intro is very basic. Let's move on to effects. We have this little sweep, which if you listen to a lot of my music, you'll hear that I actually use a sweep a shit ton. Then we got my siren tag. Then we got this chime swell, wind chime swell. Another one. So all those effects together would be like yeah. Let's just go to the sub, which the sub is just very basic. It's just which this is the preset. If you want to copy these, go ahead. But yeah, and then we have a nice little mid layer, which is just a saw wave with high pass and compression, multi-band compression. Then we have this noise layer, which is just the same thing, just a low and mids are cut out to where it's just a high, and we added a AC hum 1 noise on there. And then that's basically it. We can get to the main synths which are, like I said, a sample, but hear me out. I completely changed the sample. This is what it originally sounded like. Not too pretty, but we made it pretty. So this is what the main synth layers sound like. Which is just it chopped up and then pitched up 7 semitones. And these are the settings I use, or the effects I use for it. Basically, we got an EQ8, cutting out the lows and boosting any high frequencies at 10K hertz. And then we have a shaper and utility, which the shaper is being mapped to the gain, which gives it that wompy, 1/4 movement. So like without it, it would sound like this. But with it, it's. And then we got OTT to compress it a little bit, some delay to make it more like metallic and kind of have like a resonating thing to it. Then we have a fat rack, which just boosts it a bit. And because of that fat rack, we had to add another EQ8 because it was bringing in low ends I didn't want. So it would be like, can't really tell a difference. Dimension expander, reverb, and another dimension expander to make it more wide, because why not? And then we have the same thing on this, just an M spectral dynamics, which this is a higher layer. This is just pitched up 12. And it was a consolidated version of this. Excuse me. And what we have is M spectral dynamics with the denoiser setting on aggressive. And these are the settings if you do have M spectral dynamics. But without it, it would just be like. This is actually my go-to plugin for like all of my like more minimal future rhythm color bassy songs. For example, like Enchanted and Canary. And yeah, that's it for that. And then we go into the leads, or more like bells, but I made these from this one little snippet right here. And just put some pitch map, M spectral dynamics, delay, and reverb. And this is that layer. And what that's doing is pushed over, I don't know how much that is, but it's offbeat compared to this one. To kind of give it that bell effect. And that's basically how the entire drop goes, is just. Yeah, and then we have like some automations here, I think. Where was that? Okay, then we can go to more effects right here. Forgot. Which is just more chopped up pieces from that sample. And then we have, where is it? Oh, yeah. Just being low pass or high pass in, whatever. That's how that entire like first drop goes, is just that for 16 bars straight because I'm lazy. And then here on the break section, we actually introduce a new sample, which is just some like gospel vocals. And this like Kenyan vocal, which if you heard my song Archive, I used a vocal from the same pack. So definitely check it out if you want these kind of vocals. I thought and then we just bring in the same like intro stuff. How this break section sounds is like this. Yeah, and then we bring it back, another Kenyan vocal in this section. And this little effect, which is from these little snippets, which is this. Yeah. Then back to the main synth, we have this little piece. And these little parts from the original sample. You're bringing the lead a little bit, but it's more chopped up. And then for the sub, it's just and this is where we bring in the pitch shifter front that you saw earlier. Yeah. And it's basically the same drums too, so we won't really get into that. But everything together sounds like this. Yeah. And then it goes back to the section over here, which is pretty cool. It's a little more minimal, little empty, but I left it like empty on purpose. So we have this our main synth with some reverb swells, and then autopan, which I just turned off so you can listen to it, does this cool effect like this. Yeah, and how that's being done is I'm just automating the amount and the frequency of, I think it's the rate, yeah, and it's also being done to this. And the sub is in the same pattern, but in the same notes as the original. Oh, whoops. Okay. Yeah. And bring back the little blips. And how that sounds is like this. And it basically just goes back into the 1/4 from the first drop. But yeah, that's how you make my song that I've been posting about. I hope you guys at least learned something from this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't know when the song's releasing, so leave a comment if you want this song to come out like soon. So, and I'll try my best. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. But like I said, I'll leave the link to what is it? My new free sample pack, Siren Essentials Volume 3. I'll leave that in the description, and I'll also leave my SoundCloud and Instagram there if you guys want to just like check me out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye.